What's up, guys and gals? It's your boy Green Void, and I'm here with,
Draco.
and welcome to Draco React, Grim and Draco Reacts. Today we are watching.
Some
God,
more.
I hate the pixelation. Exploring Wikipedia's worst translation by Stars Hard.
Again, subscribe and like the video for the original creator and for us too. And we'll just get into it.
Hello there, welcome to the Museum of Bad Translations. Today, we're using Google Translate to violate Laotian Wikipedia.
We Laotian.
The ocean? What ocean?
The first exhibit is history. This is the Nazi era, which was just after the era of chewing gum and just before the Chinese era. The longest era and eating nearly half of the monies with the soda. The Nazi era was the most glorious era.
Why is
Dinosaurs.
is it
At
me
the end
or
of
is
the
the
19th century,
brightness so
65
bright?
million years ago.
Like, I can't.
Nazi Germany. The official name of the state is Eifisserade, parentheses
Oh,
German
no.
cinnamon. The word third cyber was adopted by the Nazis when The Hare, a 1923 novel by Icelandic Blanket, which counts Holy Roman Empire in the middle, is a single dose, and German temple. A second contemporary Germany claims this either the Nazi tsunami or HIV won. In particular, anti-Semitism was at the heart of Nazi German ideals, considering that the German people were the most pure Arab people. Pointed thanks. Autism or Liverpool is a German national politician. Ellie was a demonic soldier. Thanks, Hocus. The father of Hagar is an out-of-the-box condition of Maria First. Aaron. Liverpool in hell.
Damn.
The party was renamed Nazi Latinos. Oh my
How was that
god!
even possible?
Look what the Holocaust translated to. Hooray! Oh no! Oh my god! Established and blackened by Haiti. The Donbass, also known as Dejunk. Donby or Donbass parts are controlled by territorial divisions as the result of the Russian-Ukrainian war. The Republic of Internet and the People's Republic of Israel. I didn't know about this. It's a Russian aggression 2022. At 2 o'clock on February 2nd, Mr. Crab. Fucking Mr. Krabs declared a Prague military move in the Ukrainian eye. China was divided into several glasses, each of which had a ruler called Thanks. Governor Crab of Yes. The king of New Zealand. Once upon a time, he was a mosquito. When? When was that? Queen of Elizabeth II on the throne of February 6th, See Lao, 1952. After the Buddha was there. He was just there. Why was the Buddha there? Prince Philip, the era of HIV. Nationality, miss. Religion. His spouse is Michael.
Welcome.
In 2008, he defeats the candidate Traffic from Republicans. Why did they try and run Traffic against him? Or did they try and run him over? Acne cream.
The leader of North Korea.
His spouse is Lolju. His son is Judy. The Confederate States is a white monk. My brother in Christ. He believed that Jesus was God's car.
And now, the nations of the world.
Uh-oh.
The country consists of Big Island is dead, northeastern parts of Wet Islands, and a much smaller island. North America is the only part of the UK with territorial borders in contact with other states, the Republic of Finland. The countries of the UK, yes, the UK, Internet, Time, and Northern Low. Is the United Kingdom the Buddha? Look at the currency, it's pound steroid. The national anthem is slot dong. Scotland, or salad, is a northwest European country. The capital is Positive, and the most populous city is Congo. The Prime Minister is David Gallion. The First Minister is Sorry. Norway, or you have to suffer. The capital is the US. Plastic City. Plastic City is the least landlocked state in the world.
Are you sure about that?
Look at the type of government that Plastic City is. The absolute empire of Christianity. Croatia. Or Turkey, apparently. Public language is the candle. The president is I have a patron. The Prime Minister is Buddhism. The president of the parliament is stroke. The president is free online games. And the Prime Minister is Moscow.
Hey, that's what I'm playing right now.
Belarus.
Libya.
Okay, never mind.
Also known as the Republic of Belarus. The national anthem is There Is a Book. What a great national anthem. The Prime Minister is the Buddha. Holy shit.
Uh-oh.
Virus. As a country in Ezekiel, north and largest country in the world, over 10 million square kilometers, covering an area that can live in one of 8 Russias. From northwest to southeast, Russia has a border with Norway, Finland, Estonia, Latvia, the Polish, and Poland. They're not the same thing. Both pass. Bela, Ukraine, Sistbats, Archaeology, Kazakhstan, Chinese Mongolia, and North Korea. The largest city in Russia is Ants. The president of Russia is Good Luck with a Crab, and the Prime Minister is Michael. Oops, Vietnam. Whoops. And we haven't even got down to AIDS chilies yet. The capital of Vietnam is The Secretary General of the party is You Are in a Hurry, and the president is You Are a Scoundrel. And then the Prime Minister is Mr. Fart. Also, look at the name. But the president of Laos is the Dawn of the Spleen. It sounds like a really shit movie. And the Prime Minister is Teach Cyprus. Oh, the food in Laos doesn't sound very good. They got dolphin, basket, cinnamon, and mumps. The most famous of his foods is thanks and papaya salad. Young teenagers are accustomed to drinking soda juice, which is made from beans.
What?
Prime Minister of Thailand is You're a Hero, the Buddha. Thailand holds the nickname Siam District Smile, because it has the most beautiful smile in the world.
Aww.
Jesus, they take copyright seriously in Myanmar. The Republic of Myanmar, all rights reserved. The president is You Scream, and the vice president is You Have Anointing Sprinkle, parentheses Thai Big. Just some other names of Myanmar is More Spouse and Sewage Cashew Cuff. It's not a good name. Salmon emigrated to this land when it was 2,400 years old. Who's Salmon?
Singapore.
The Prime Minister of Singapore is Thanks Uncle. But the President of the Parliament is not available. Also, the official languages are the UK, Come On, Central China, and the continent. Language Japan. Currency used, yes. The Emperor is the UK. South Korea's capital is Seoul. The national anthem is Hardware. South Korea is no country.
Oh my
It was
god.
established 7 centuries before
messed
Christ
up.
injects. Is he like a heroin addict now? The Philippines is one of 2 Asian nations that most people respect.
Who's the other
We
one?
don't respect the other ones. Arsenal historians. The British stated in his work that the Pope is a country, Latin America, which was carried to the east by the waves. Australia is a country. Have only one country neighbour, Norway. Also, this map, I've just taken over the island of Papa. The head is King Abomas II. The successor is Jeffrey and the Prime Minister is Kevin.
Nice.
Good morning. Or the official name is Good Luck. Apart from being a country far from geography, population pressure, and limited resources are still the poorest and most troubled country in the world. The largest city is Blink. It is a sight to die. What is this country's name? Is it the Republic of Australia?
Astro.
Is it the Republic of Botswana? Or is it the Republic of Venezuela? Maybe we will never know. The largest city in Brazil is Stop the Luggage. The president of Brazil is Jupiter. His president is Armament. President of Delegation of Parliament is Thanks. The most famous of his foods is Thanks. The president of the Republic is just Joe. Who's Joe? Can't believe America has a maritime boundary with the Goat Sea.
Oh no.
The list of animals are animals, meat-eat animals, mammals, and Singaporean. Singaporean is the human enemy that defies his country against all of the characters with elephants. Bench chocolate fish, a soft-boned fish that is freshwater, popular beautiful fish. Fish are cold-blooded animals that breathe in the eyes. The crab came from the mad ducks. Ducks are smaller than dolphins. That is true. Penguins, also known as Yei, Sesson, or Pyongyang.
Please help me.
Apparently Homo sapiens translates to fast head or Noah. Cat's raised house will have a small shape, long body size, short legs. Keep the blood coming from wild cats. This is so called tiger. Are they so skeptical about this tiger? The only enemy of the tiger is people. This time the tiger was illegally hunted for sale. Wool shirt.
Okay. Got a giraffe. Along it.
As part of the double pet rank. Avid animal that is a long-tailed deer with a pair of yellow and dark pig liver. The wife is the smallest and least tall in the world. Large camel. Well, come on. Big camels are sharp-coned creatures and can be learned easily after a few repetitions. Congratulations, tumor! It's not a tumor. Khmer Rouge is believed to be an enemy, but the truth is not the same. When the enemy is turned around, then run away and shake the hair in a loud voice. Khmer Rouge was not aware. New World. Clueless.
Cows.
Cows and animal have toes. Vehicle guy's animal. The cow who is called the cow who lives alone is called the cow.
The darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole. So don't keep the devil waiting, friend.
That's a, I didn't know, but okay. Yeah, that's that.
That was incredible.
All right, we go. What? Another one here. Destroying history with bad translations.
Want some bad translations? I got you. I went through every year in history on Saka Wikipedia from 41 AD to 2022 and forced Google Translate to translate it to English. Here are the highlights. In 41 AD, the Praetorian Guards killed Caligula, the Roman emperor, and killed him. Sorrow senators were able to sell and trade, and the emperor Claudius was the father of Caligula. And then I think the next day, the Senate of Kenites, Claudius, is the emperor of the Roman Empire. Apostle Paul messages to the Colossians. Paulinius went back to the Silurians. He was unable to explain why he had been buried in Baudic. What is Baudic? And then one of the events in 57 AD is just Emperor Ming of China. That's it. Huns brought Cotta to Central Asia, and the first bill was asked to ask the question, the Emperor is a child. It's 62 AD.
Okay.
The date is chapter 5. Pompeii, parentheses Italy, is the ancient secret neighbour of Pompeii. The Vesuvius volcano, which grew from 17 to 79 years old, made this region full of ashes. It's 104 AD. Hot Huns are selling steamed rice in the area. The ambassador of the Han dynasty did not meet. Hot single Huns in your area. 107 AD. Trajan had 4 tears in his mouth. This is 5,000 pairs of gladiators. That's a very strange conversion rate. And in China, 106 people from Japan to China. And the Huns of the past put their clothes in the Sayu Kuo rack in China. No wonder they were so hot they had to put their clothes into China. October 19, 197 AD. Septimus Severus was killed by the usurper Claudius Albinus in the massacre of Lug's Horse, and this massacre was a massacre that the emperor would stop until the Roman army was defeated. On the 27th of August, 537 AD, the city of Constantinople, also known as Istanbul, was visited by the Sophia Cathedral. He just came to visit. He was like, alright. 1066 AD, Harold Godwinson, England team. Later in the year, found in Westminster Abbey. My favourite month, 6014. Hastings massacre of Duke William of Normandy and the loss of England's throne. Sotoru, almost as much as William, will spread the secret of the feudal lords of England to the whole of England. Mantan and Biez go home from the English language to the French language.
Okay.
Wilhelm I the Great becomes King of England. Yosef ibn Nagrel, who was the first Muslim to enter the city of Granada, did not die. That's newsworthy. 1109, the Poles and the Germans were killed. Rest in peace. In 1230, Castile and Aragon became one of the kingdoms. Certainly one of the kingdoms of all time. The Battle of Saul, is that real? 1270, the Mongols conquered the Sun Empire. They're in space now. In 1291, the Crusaders refused to enter Palestine. I'm not going in. 1302, the French are barking. In 1346, Black Milk, plague in Europe in 2 pandemics. In 1337, the Family Series. That's the original Family Guy. 1415, in this way the French are better than the British. 1420, the clothes are worn in the evening. In the 1450s, the Ottoman Empire conquered most of Europe. Once again, Castile, Leon and Aragon are part of the kingdoms. They still are one of the kingdoms of all time. In 1490, middle-class housing develops in Europe. Less protection. And geography is not for the elderly. Okay, if you're like 60 doing geography, get out. In 1532, Spain, the Incans are going to eat their food. Ottomans conquer Persia, the Habsburgs then conquer Persia, Venice conquers Venice. They just wanted in on it, but they didn't achieve much. The inclusion of Wales in the legal system of England. It's the first time Wales was legal. So, from 1618 to 1648, a long time ago, they brought their horses to Germany, and they were sent to France, Spain, and Sweden, All those who joined the European Union are satisfied. Protected from discrimination for the sake of religion. Protestants are Catholics. Bit controversial. The Habsburgs, who were in good health, kept their eyes open for the future. It is a good idea to open the door to all people who have bought it and spread the word.
Alright, I'm listening.
Spread the word about the open door, okay? In 1654, Ukraine annexes Russia. In 1764, the secret of the new diet. Secularization. There you go, if you're trying to lose weight, just secularize. 1776, Slavery 9. Scotland is divided from the rest of the world. In 1781, William Herschel will destroy the planet. 1783, series for the preparation of the eclipse of the United States. France and Spain give Great Britain of Gibraltar to the series. Everything that goes to Spain from the UK will be sent to Gibraltar within 12 days. British Gibraltar is not the same as this island. 1784. The 14th anniversary of the 14th anniversary of the 14th anniversary of the 1783 anniversary of the birth of the 1783 anniversary of the 14th anniversary. I'm going to die. Next, I'm going to die. 1799. From the beginning of the arrival in Great Britain, the minds of the people are not killed. Slavery 3, 1799. Admiral Fedor Ushankov completed the surrender of the French garrison before the arrival of Corfu. I can save you from childbirth. 1803.
How that works.
The United States of America went to Orleans for the ceremony of surrendering Louisiana from France. France will sell the secret of the United States of America to the United States for $10 million. It's a bit horrible. 1804. The end of the Ottoman Empire was part of the first Serbian civilization. It makes it sound like a space empire. Johann Ladner, who came from Frankfurt to Vienna, Austria, made a sausage. Those who are afraid of sausages will come from Vienna to Frankfurt. Sausages from Frankfurt are the meat of the middle class, and they are connected to the meat of Vienna sausages. Sausages made according to the original recipe is one of the most important ingredients in the kitchen. Vasily Fedorov, a person who is able to enter the field from the shadow of the people of the city. Before singing new songs, ask the women of the village to learn more about their beards.
Women got beards now.
1807, Napoleon's massacre. Napoleon knew that Bennigsen's relatives would return to Eylau, and the massacre of 40 was carried out. I'm not going to kill you anymore. 1808, the 21st day of the year, the number of nuclear power plants in the world is the same as that of Sweden.
Hey, can you hear
In
me?
1809, Alexander I found the land
Very
of
cool.
Finland in Russia. It was there the whole time. It just took him a bit to find it. Louis Braille, France is a plane, a letter to change the mind of on behalf of the anal group. 1814, Napoleon will come again. But after the massacre of the Brienne horse, Napoleon will not show mercy to Prussia and Russia. It does not have a lot of milk. 3 to 4 tons of milk and 11 tons of milk. Which does sound like quite a bit of milk, to be honest. 1891, Alexander III was very angry about the Trans-Siberian Railroad. It's World War I, and it's the beginning of the day. It was one of the events of the sowing of wild wheat. Also in World War I, 12 million people were sent to Syria to get milk because of their income from prayers, and 55 million people to the west. In 1918, the Ukrainian People's Republic of Ukraine has decided to withdraw from Ukraine. They might have to change their name now. In 1923, it is known that Walt Disney is a media corporation with a huge financial budget and a lot of killers. In 1928, the quality of the field saw is very good. due to the introduction of giants. That would probably help out. 1933, Germany is freed. Hindenburg is removed from the chancellorship of Adolf Hitler, and the Nazis are coming. Also in 1933, which I didn't know about, 92% of all Germans were killed by the Nazis. The party is in full swing. All these sales to Bavaria will be done in a pot. He answered his questions and brought all of his friends and family to the big city. The Nazis killed 17 million people, 6 million of them were debauchery. Why does Jewish translate to debauchery? In 1942, Singapore was wet for at least 2 days. In 1944, the Philippines was attacked by the US and Japanese fleets, and they were able to destroy the island of Leyte. In this case, the aircraft carriers will be sold to the American fleet, and the American fleet will be destroyed. In 1945, it is the first time in Alaska that you can find a wild boar. This is the first step towards discrimination against the US. In 1946, Hungary is a whore. 1955, please tell us about the Rosa Parks bus route from Montgomery to the USA. He was arrested and fined $10 for theft. Due to this reason, the old brachias are boycotting the health service and the buses. US President Luther Terry, who criticizes the famous firebrand, saying, "It's not a cure. The pans on the stove should be checked to see if there's any medicine, and the pans should be heated." In 1965, Pope Paul VI gave a message to the Christians from the dead. In 1990, Mikhail Gorbachev, the founder of the USSR, was awarded the Nobel Prize. On the other hand, it is a sign of glasnost, which is a sign of a ban on the people of Russia. In 1999, I can't wait to get to Kazakhstan. Also in 1999, Boris Johnson was invited to the party of the FSB to celebrate Vladimir Putin's birthday. The last day Yeltsin will be happy and Putin will be 10 years old. Happy birthday, pal. In 2002, Europe's slaughter is a killer to keep the euro. Also in 2002, Salt Lake City in the 19th Olympic Games. George Bush is dead. I can't wait to watch the anime series Naruto. 2004, the year of Vladimir Putin, who gave his arms to China. After 4 years of breeding, these bees will be sent to China, where anal wax is produced.
Anal wax?
In 2008, it is known that Fidel Castro will go to Cuba with a big ticket. Later, Fidel Castro will be released from the Turkish solos in Cuba. He can sell his clothes for more than 100 takas, which is a Guinness World Record. Give it up for Castro, everybody. 2012, Mohammed Nasheed, the president of the Maldives, knows that he will steal from the world. 2015, China knows about the development of the so-called missing bullet license in 35 years. Also in 2015, it's now possible to ask for a beard. 2017, on the day of Donald Trump's first election, 160 names of 400,000 US citizens were expected to be paid. Donald Trump's dream of giving birth to the march will become a reality. More than 200,000 people died in Washington. Just because Donald Trump gave birth to the march. 2021, the following scholarships will be awarded. Read the book and put it on the fruit. Do what you want. It's the coldest day of the year. I'm hoping to win the Read the Book and Put It on the Fruit award. In 2021, the US will provide education to the people of Belarus. 2 people were not killed and Congress was evacuated. I like how they left because someone was not killed. In 2022, you've only got a couple of choices. You can either give a blessing to those who cultivate the Aracia, send us a message to Belarus, send Shusha to Azerbaijan, the border between Uzbekistan and Norway, or go to Kazakhstan.
Memories of those we lost.
Right.
Very interesting. Very interesting indeed.
Alright.
If you guys enjoyed this video, click the like button. Subscribe if you're new, click the bell to get notified whenever a video comes out. Peace.